Now, we're not going to go away from Star Wars right away because, as we've been mentioning on this show, Star Wars Celebration is this week. It's funny because I've got both PLD on the team, who is a massive, massive Star Wars guy that still does Star Wars content on his channel and everything too. And I was asking him today about all the stuff because he did a full breakdown on all the panels and everything. And then I saw somebody on one of our videos. We have a clip outs channel, by the way, if you didn't know that. So if you don't catch this show live, and I saw a lot of you guys have subscribed to it. It's just simply just type in your YouTube search Kristian Harloff clips. It comes up. We clip out the entire show every single day. So if you miss stuff, you can get the clip outs. The reason I bring that up is we did a clip out for the celebration panel and we were talking about it. And someone in the comments said, well, Luke, I just arrived and Lucasfilm is actually doing a Lucasfilm panel. So I wrote to PLD and I said, they are doing a panel? And he said, no, they're not. So I don't know if they are or they aren't, but apparently they're not. So let's get into some of this stuff. But first of all, you don't know how to watch it. Well, Screen Rant has helped with that. And they said how to watch Star Wars Celebration 2025 online. If people are interested in checking it out, this is how you're going to do it. Star Wars Celebration is happening this weekend in Japan. And here's how you can watch it online if you can't attend. Since the first Star Wars Celebration in '99, the convention has been the best way for fans worldwide to come together and share their love for the galaxy far, far away. It's also where the most exciting Star Wars announcements are made as new details are revealed. This year's celebration will be especially exciting with panels lined up for The Mandalorian and Grogu, Ahsoka, Lucasfilm Publishing, Star Wars Visions 3, the soon-to-be-released Andor Season 2, and more. It's certain to be an unforgettable experience for those in attendance, including a few of our Screen Rant writers. However, there are ways to experience Celebration from home as the convention unfolds. You can watch some of the Star Wars Celebration on the live stream. Lucas's official live stream will be on the Star Wars website. StarWars.com will host Lucasfilm's official live stream throughout Star Wars Celebration, beginning with day one on Friday, April 18th. According to the description, the live stream features select panels along with celebrity guests on the live stage and much more. Disney has advised Screen Rant that no panels will be streamed, but due to this hint on the Star Wars website, we'll keep you posted if anything changes. That makes sense. And everybody can't make it to Japan, so we won't show any of the panels. That makes sense. That's good marketing. Really good marketing. You got it together. Screen Rant will be running live blogs through the main panels. Okay, well, there you go. While the Star Wars Celebration panels might not be live streamed, our Screen Rant writers will cover the event in person. In addition to our normal news articles of the biggest announcements, Screen Rant will run a live blog on the site. So this is what you got. You got day one, Friday, April 18th, The Mandalorian Grogu. That starts at 12 p.m., 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wait, what is it? No, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I don't know. That's no Star Wars Celebration. How the hell? I don't know how the hell they're doing this. Panels with Screen Rant writers in attendance. 10 a.m., 9 p.m. That looks like that's. Oh, I see. 10 a.m. Japan time, 9 o'clock Eastern. That's for Mandalorian Grogu. Got it. Day two is Andor, Star Wars story. Day three is going to be first look at Star Wars Visions, Volume 3 at that time. With so many amazing panels lined up, there's sure to be plenty of announcements to keep fans engaged for a long time. Really? Sneak previews, upcoming release and anniversaries, cast news, and special behind-the-scenes reveals are a few of the many things we can expect from Celebration. Let's see. That's it. Okay. Well, not really much there. Even those panels that were kind of announced stuff. I mean, if I was to guess for you, like, because Andor is going to be here like in like a couple of weeks. So whatever information and stuff we get, you can hold out if you didn't want to watch any of those panels and you'll get Andor stuff. I will say this. I can't talk about it yet. I think the embargo lifts tomorrow. I have seen 5 episodes so far of Andor season 2. That's all I can say. I can't say anything else. You just say that. I can just say that I've seen 5.
Okay.
And that I will. That's literally what I was doing before I had to do something with my wife today. But before I did that, I was watching Andor, and then I'll probably finish. I'm going to try to finish as many as I can today. But that panel will be interesting. They'll probably show some stuff. They'll probably have the cast out there. No news will come out of that, but it'll still be great. And they'll probably air an episode or 2, I would assume, right?
At Celebration, I think so for sure.
Like what we got for Obi-Wan. I have 2 kids. I have a 7-year-old and a 13-year-old, and they're both learning about money. And for me, I'm always trying to teach them to be responsible with money. Because where do you think kids learn the most about money? Is it their parents, their teachers, or Taylor Swift? No, it's not Taylor Swift. 81% of their kids say parents. 81%. I wish I learned that kind of stuff when I was younger. My dad taught me. I didn't listen as much. I didn't have this kind of idea. And that's what Acorns does. This episode is sponsored by Acorns Early. April is Financial Literacy Month, the perfect time to start teaching your kids the value of money. And Acorns Early make it easy with their smart money app and debit card for kids. Acorns Early Chores Tracker teaches the kids how hard work does pay off. It sets up tasks in the app, it sets a payment amount, and you tick off the chore when it's done. Easy. Saving goals help kids turn saving into a habit. They can even choose their own target dates and turn on their optional autosave feature to help them get there. It's great because kids need a sense of independence, and they get it when they're spending what they earn with their very own debit card, and they get to choose from 35 plus customizable and designs. Kids can build up their money knowledge and their confidence with bite-sized financial lessons. And the best part is parents can keep track of where and when the kids are spending. You get real-time spend notifications, set your kids' spending limits, and instantly block lost or stolen cards. I love this. It works. It has been a game changer for my 13-year-old. She knows, she understands, she's starting to balance when to spend money, how to save money. It has worked. So if you're ready to help your kids grow money skills that'll last a lifetime, head on over to acornsearly.com/Kristian or download the Acorns Early app to get started. Sign up now and your first month is on us. Acorns Early Card is issued by Community Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, pursuant to license by MasterCard International. TNCs apply. Monthly subscription fees starting from $5 per month unless canceled.
Right. I was just thinking of that, which was it was the highlight definitely of that celebration, and that seems like the only thing that they really have that's, proof in motion 100% it's going to be here, and I assume are proud of, because I just don't see a world in which it's not at least good. So I think that that's smart, but yeah, it doesn't seem like they're doing much for the celebration.
Well, the stuff that you're probably I think that the biggest news, usually what happens is they usually open up big with their first panel. I think that's where Force Awakens happen and other ones happen to really get it started. And it seems like out of all the things that they're doing, Mandalorian and Grogu will be the one that they're going to talk about the most. They'll probably have Sigourney Weaver on the stage. They'll have, I don't know if they have Pedro. I wonder if they will. I wonder. I doubt
Right.
it. I doubt it.
Yeah, because he's probably in the middle of Last of Us press.
Well, that and Fantastic Four he's got going
And
on.
Fantastic Four for sure. Yeah.
He's probably going to be in like a scene or two without the helmet. The rest of it will be Brendan Wayne, but it'll be. We'll probably find out. Maybe we'll find out new casting. Whether they're probably going to announce the Jeremy Allen White thing officially, which and then everyone will be pretend to be surprised. And then they'll show a teaser, as they should, because the movie comes out in a year from now. And this teaser is so important. It really is. This movie needs to look like a movie. It cannot look like an episode of Mandalorian and Grogu. Because all I'll say is this: Andor in general, the show in general, looks like it's the locations that they're on makes you feel like they're in the world. It doesn't feel like the volume isn't present because it wasn't shot on. The volume is now becoming too apparent, and it makes it look cheap. So I really do hope that this movie looks like a movie, and if it does, I hope people get excited about it. Do you think we're getting a teaser? PLD doesn't think we're getting a teaser. I think he's out of his mind. What a boring panel that would be if you show if you talk about it with a year away and you don't get a teaser. They got to show a teaser, right?
Yeah, I think so, because the celebration we were at, Ahsoka was in the beginning of filming.
Right.
and development, and we got it wasn't a it was a I think we
It
got
was a
like a
teaser.
three
It was a
yeah
teaser. Yeah.
we got a teaser, and then we got Rosario Dawson in makeup filming and doing like a little note behind the scenes, which was cute. So I think
Right.
they're gonna at least do that.
I think they
That'd
have
be
to.
crazy if not. Yeah.
They have to do a
Yeah.
trailer. It's a year away.
Yeah.
They always do. It's a year away, and it's their big. It's their first movie that they're going to have. There's no celebration next year. Comic-Con will come out after the movie next year. D23 I maybe is in April. When is D23 next year? Let's see. D23 2026 dates. That have they even said yet? I don't even think they've said. It's not even announced. Even if it comes out in April, it's only within a couple of weeks before the movie would come out. You got to show a trailer. You have to show a trailer. It's your big. You got to start getting people talking about it, and it would be smart for Disney to kind of own the weekend with trailers. The Fantastic Four trailer dropped today, which we'll talk about in a little bit, and people are discussing it and getting people. You don't have to show a big story trailer for it, but you got to show a trailer. They're gonna the audience, regardless, is going to get something. The people in attendance will get it. The question is, I guess that's the question for you, Steph. If they do get something, do we get something from Mandalorian and Grogu, the 2-minute teaser? Would they release that online?
I think so, because like you said, all of these massive projects from any big franchise is dropping something within the year. And so I don't if not immediately, I would think like a few weeks later or maybe on May the 4th, they would do that,
Right.
and just drop it to the general
Maybe.
public then.
Maybe. I bet I did. Haskell writes this. Show the cast on set and costume, background sets, and word from the cast, no trailer. I would be so that, and this is not nothing to you, Ed. That's boring. Holy shit, is that boring? We're not in 2015 anymore. It's boring. That's all you. Oh, the costumes. Oh, they're in costumes. Oh, it's Star Wars. What's the movie about? What does it look like? Oh, look at that. Just set photo of people shooting the movie. Who cares? It's not. We're not in Star Wars. The magic is gone. You can't do that. You have to get people excited about it. You have to let people know that you're doing a Star Wars movie. You have to. I know, Ed, you agree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Ed agrees with that. I'm just saying that, like, it's like that's probably what they would show if they don't. But you can't open a Thursday night paddle in Japan with costumes and pictures, and you've got to give them something if you're going to do something at all. As far as the other stuff, Ahsoka panel, this will probably be like, okay, they'll pay honor to Rey. They'll go over the stuff that happened in season 1, and then Filoni's going to do his thing of like, oh, you mean you want to know something about season? I don't know if I should tell. Oh, all right, I'll tell you. And then he's gonna, he'll tease the audience, and then he'll tell you something about season 2, whether you get I think an official date if we don't have that already. They'll probably get the official announcement of who's replacing Rey, which is the Mountain, I guess, from or is it the Hound from Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
And then you'll get you'll probably, I don't know if they're going to announce other big people out, but those are the only two things I see happening are Ahsoka and Mandalorian and Grogu. Outside of that, there's no Lucasfilm panel, so don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Ahsoka panel? What do you think we'll see on that one?
Maybe, have they started filming at all?
I feel like they have.
Then maybe a clip. Yeah,
The
maybe a clip.
we won't get that. The audience there will.
No, no,
Right.
no. I think that will be just with the audience.
What about news for us? What kind of news? Casting?
Yeah, I think they'll have some casting and then give us some direction of the storyline that they're going with for the next season, and if it is after because it will be after the events after the movie, right?
Right.
Yeah, so they can't give away too much because then they don't wanna give away what happens in the movie.
I would assume so, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what they're. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll announce some other things. Maybe we'll get a couple more details. But unfortunately, what it's going to be is it's going to be a whole recap of season 1, and that's the other thing. That show did did fine ratings wise. It wasn't like a big, huge hit. And they're going to just be like kind of going over how wonderful it was for 50 minutes. And then for the last 5 minutes, they'll go into season 2. It should be 15 minutes of season 1, and then the rest should be season 2, and start to get us excited for what's coming. You not can't rest on the laurels of like, well, it's Star Wars and everybody's so pumped about it. People there might be, but everybody else who's going to be talking about that news online, like, what do you got? And are you going to actually write it for like adults this time around?
Yeah.
You know, what's gonna happen? We'll see. What do you guys think? What panels are gonna pop? What aren't gonna pop? What do you think is gonna happen? What news do you think is gonna happen? What say you? Put your thoughts in there. We want to know. All right, Steph, before we take a real quick break, you have to catch Mike and Roka, who had 140 yesterday. Good news and bad news. What would you like first?
Bad news.
You have 139 to go.
Oh my God. Hello, who's there?
The good news, you have more than 0.
Okay.
You got 1.
1.
Perfect.
I did the math. Amazing.
Yes. All right. So
we love a comeback story, though.
You've done it before. So Steph is looking to top Mike and Roka at 140. Can we make it happen today? We shall see.